And now, for your listening pleasure,
Hello, and welcome to the Daily 2-Minute Podcast, Thrive Life, Thrive Zone. This is a life coaching platform podcast. I'm Carol Sanick, author, life coach, and a high-value woman. The purpose of my podcasts is to add value to your life because it has value too. So let's make it high value and get started. It's Soul Talk Day, and I recently made a decision or came to a realization, and I've decided to not try to control it, but to allow it to head in its own direction. That's never easy for anyone to do, especially me, but I made the decision to allow things to play out based on a feeling from my soul. There's just so much going on in my world, and a person who has, ADD should not be toying with adding one more thing to their plate. So my soul reminded me to just leave it alone now. Too many times we tend to rush to rescue something or rush to defeat something, and neither choice is a good one. So right now, I would just sit in an inner tube in the gentle waves of my soul and float along and just look for enjoyment in it all. We need our souls to hold up a caution sign at times. We need these reminders in life to try to stay on a steady course. We should be asking our souls for their opinion before making a decision that will possibly turn our lives upside down in a good way and or in a bad way. I had a long discussion with my soul recently regarding this. Was I settling or was I accepting? There's a difference. When you settle on something, you have usually given up or given in. When you accept something, you have made peace with your decision and you find yourself in a much better place. So I'm going to stay in that inner tube and float along for a while and see what I can make of everything. The bottom line for me is, am I settling or am I accepting? So I'm thinking about that. You should think about that too anytime you have a major decision. Next episode, well, it's one of my favorite ones, letting go. You can find me at thrivelivezone.com. There's a new episode there. Thank you so much for listening, and that's a wrap.